All right, so you said that Democrats are more patriotic than Republicans.
Yes, because
I would like to hear. So, how would you describe the epic failure with the Biden administration, and how would you see it as being patriotic in the way that we left Afghanistan?
well, if you want to reference our Afghanistan pullout as not being patriotic, well, we should blame that on Trump because he is the one that organized the pullout.
That's actually wrong. He didn't.
He did.
I know the lawyers that worked with JAG for that operation, and it was a long strategic pullout over the course of several years. It was the Biden administration that booked when they were going to leave. It was their operation with the military complex under Austin that pulled that out. It was an epic failure. So are you agreeing that it was a failure?
Okay, well, I mean, if you seemingly know more than me about the pullout from Afghanistan, as far as I'm aware, that was organized under by Trump's administration.
Do you see giving the Qatari embassy to the Taliban as patriotic?
Well, I would like to just finish off here real quick. So you seemingly know more than me about our pullout from Afghanistan. I was under the impression...
Do you see what happened at Bagram Air Force Base as patriotic?
No, let him talk. You keep giving him... It's like you're asking him a question and assume he's about to answer. You ask him another question, like... By the time he gets to talk, you don't give him like 10 questions to answer. And I bet you this motherfucker will do it all in a row. Just like, grrrr. He's been on a roll.
Okay, ma'am, do you mind if I finish?
We'll see. See if I can interrupt you. Go ahead.
Okay, well, just what I had hoped to say there was you seemingly know more than me about our pullout out of Afghanistan.
It was one of the largest events that happened after Biden took office, and also one of what I would consider one of the worst and most humiliating for America.
Okay. Well, if I can't like finish my statements, I don't see how we're going to be able to have productive conversations.
Do you know how many people are left? American citizens are left in Afghanistan?
I do not know how many American citizens are left in Afghanistan.
Are you familiar with any of the planes that have gone back to try and pull some of these people out? Do you know who's operating those planes? Do you know that the federal government isn't doing that, that it's nonprofit organizations, and that a lot of those nonprofit organizations were grounded in other countries and not allowed to enter in for pullout operations?
All right, let's look at the...
So patriotically speaking,
I mean, if I can't speak,
is that something that's patriotic to you? Is leaving someone behind patriotic?
Okay, well, if you will allow me to speak without...
I'm waiting for you.
Yeah.
You're very quick with everybody else. Come on.
If you will allow me to speak without interruption, we'll be able to have a hopefully productive conversation.
Come on. Point.
Okay. Well, I'm seriously, I'm not going to be able to make a point if you keep interrupting me. Like, that's just, like we gotta...
No, you're stalling. Make your point. Was it patriotic?
Okay, dude.
Yes or no? Was that patriotic for you?
Okay.
Were you embarrassed?
Okay,
I'm
not going to be able to give you a yes or no answer. I'm going to have to give you a fleshed out answer. I will address your point if you could...
Fleshed out answer? You don't have a yes or no on patriotism, leaving people behind in Afghanistan?
So if you will...
War that we spent over 20 years
You're still not allowing me to talk here. Do you mind if I finish?
Waiting. Yes or no?
Well, it's not a yes or no question.
It is a yes or no question. I asked you yes or no. It's very direct. Yes or no.
Okay, so what you were trying to do is you're trying to force me into a yes or no question when I can't even respond to the claims that you've made.
Was it patriotic? No, you're dancing around the question because you don't want to answer it because it's going to make you look bad.
So if the
Afghanistan... It was not patriotic. I think any American citizen can tell that it was not patriotic. It made us look bad. It was embarrassing. We all had doubts on what was going to happen under this administration just based on that alone. And the fact that we still have people there, that's embarrassing.
Okay. All right. So if the Afghanistan pullout were to have occurred as the way that you described it, it would have been anti-patriotic. It would have been bad. 13 service members lost their lives. I don't think that they deserve to do that. I'm under the impression that Donald Trump had organized that pullout while he was president. He was executed under the Biden-Harris administration.
Nope.
You're saying that's false. We'll leave it up to the fact checkers.
And
then I'd also, please, let me finish. Please. So sorry for cussing. You can cut that out. Please just allow me to finish here.
That's not patriotic.
Okay, so I would still say that attempting to overthrow our federal government with the use of a coup to rig an election would be less...
What would you say to somebody? What would you...
Yo, what the hell? I mean, she had a strategy, right? She was just gonna go... She's like, I'm gonna just pile questions whenever he starts answering, and then I'm gonna hit him with the... Because he don't know. His mind is all over the place with all these 10, 20 questions. And then she goes, it's a yes or no question. And he couldn't answer. I mean, ooh. I mean, she got fact-checked twice. And it showed what she was saying was not true. So Hey, homeboy still got it, man. Homeboy still got it.